We came together because we speak to a very particular segment of junior secondary school students where we felt it was underserved in terms of basketball. So we brought this partnership because, again, M-Pesa Go is a product that's specifically for teenagers under 18. So when the two brands came together to create this opportunity for young minds to learn about money right now and also as they build their skills on the court. Yeah. So it's a very strong partnership to drive that. So M-Pesa Goes is passionate about teaching the young students about money early enough. I believe it's our responsibility to raise a money smart next generation. So teaching them about savings, budgeting, just basic topics around money early enough will make sure that they're more responsible. By the time they're turning 18, they know how to manage their money. Yeah, so we have an app, we have a game, we have a book that we have also for around teaching money smart tips. Well, this is just the first year of our partnership to launch this program, and we look forward to making it even bigger and better next year. I think sports is a very big pillar for M-Pesa in general. I think you guys have seen what we're doing with rugby and golf. So now basketball and having the NBA come together to be able to kind of create that opportunity for basketball as well. So sports is one of our pillars. Well, M-Pesa Foundation is again passionate about students and being able to create opportunities for them to learn. So today at the Elite Bootcamp, there are some scouts who will be checking out for talent, and then they'll open opportunities for them to get some funding or get access to the school as well. Since the beginning, we've been getting about 480 players coming from every region. So far, I'd say we've engaged about 10,000 kids. Remember, we started with a roadshow in Nairobi, where we went to 10 different schools, where we had turnouts of about 2,000 kids who are engaged about M-Pesa Go. So we've been able to drive a lot of awareness for M-Pesa Go for the teenagers. Yeah, so I'd say a reach of about 10,000 kids. Yeah. So M-Pesa Go for parents, I would say your child should be able to transact in a safe and secure way. That's what M-Pesa Go does. It gives parents the guidance to be able to, set limits for their kids. If they feel like your child is spending too much money, you can see what they're spending money on. So you're able to guide them on this journey as they learn about money. Also, we teach them about money early enough. So you as a parent, it's one less thing for you to do. Yeah. So get your child on M-Pesa Go. Let them transact in a safe and secure way in an app that's made for them. M-Pesa Go is it's open to everyone across Kenya. Currently, if we look at our current customer base, it's perhaps 70% Nairobi. So we do want to also go into the regions and do activations and run awareness campaigns on the ground, using our channels team also to drive that. One of the things we're doing in April is we're opening up the dealer and agent channels to be able to register for M-Pesa Go. So you can go to your local Safaricom dealer or M-Pesa agent, and they can be able to sign you up for M-Pesa Go. So that's how we want to be able to go into the regions and open this up for them as well.
So today is the top 100 camp, under 16s, what we call junior schools. And it's a culmination of regional tournaments that we run in 4 regions, Nairobi, Kisumu, Eldoret, and here in Mombasa. We had over 2,000 players that participated in those 4 regional camps, a little over 500 per camp. And we've also selected some other top talent as from our scouting network from the other 4 regions. And so what we've done today is a culmination of that program and trying to identify the top 100 under 16 players in the country, where we've run what we know as the first top 100 for under 16s to ever run in Kenya. We've worked with the Kenya Basketball Federation, we've worked with the Ministry of Education, as well as our own network of coaches around the country to identify players that are outside of the 4 regions where we ran our regional tournaments. So we're trying to make sure that we represent, or we give talent from all 8 regions an opportunity to represent themselves and identify the best players. So majority of the players are from the 4 regions that we went to, and then we took some players, I think it was about 36 from the other 4 regions. Great, so the national finals is really it's the official national finals of the country, of the Ministry of Education program that they run in sport. And so what we've done is we ran a parallel regional program, but this is the culmination, the national finals for the country, where many other sporting codes are here in Mombasa, and we are basically amplifying and supporting the basketball finals. And so for the first time, this being the second year that they've run this program in the junior schools, we're really elevating basketball to in the future, focus heavily on basketball from an NBA and sponsorship standpoint. Man, so the future's bright. I think, like you said, this is the first year that we've run it in partnership with the Ministry of Education. It's their second year running it. And so what it has done is it's created a lot of excitement on the ground. Young people now know, if I want to play this game, there's going to be a platform for us to compete on. It's going to be elevated. It'll be in the media. You'll get lots of exposure. There'll be opportunities. We know that there are some schools coming here to recruit, to give scholarships to some of the top talent. So I think the future is really bright, because imagine if you're a 10, 11, 12-year-old kid, 13, 14, and you want to play basketball. Now you really know that the NBA, M-PESA, the Ministry of Education, the Kenya Basketball Federation, they're putting a big program together that's going to give these young Kenyan players an opportunity to showcase their talent, which could take them anywhere going into the future. It's really exciting because it opens up the doors. It motivates kids to play, but it really opens up the doors for talent to be identified and to possibly go anywhere. And they can take this thing anywhere, in Kenya and possibly anywhere around the world from here. Just having the opportunity is a major, major thing for young Kenyans. Safaricom and M-PESA, they're extremely happy about the turnout, about more importantly, the momentum that this has built. And they've been able to see how popular the game of basketball is in Kenya. I think this is an eye-opener for many inside of Safaricom, but also inside of Kenya. And so I think for Kenyan corporates, it's an opportunity to see just how big this opportunity is. The game of basketball in Kenya has always been extremely popular, but I think the NBA bringing our brand to the game with one of the largest brands in the country, it just really just shows that the potential is huge. And it's an opportunity that is we're scratching the surface, and there's plenty of room to play in this. And I think other partners coming on board will help us grow this thing. I think it's going to change the landscape of basketball in the country forever. Great question. I think, and thank you for bringing it up, because we haven't touched on that, how important that is. This program doesn't just focus on basketball. It focuses on really one of the key core life skills that young people, that we all need. And when we launched it and we were doing financial literacy with M-Pesa Go, I actually was saying, all of us were saying, man, I wish we had gotten financial literacy when we were at this age, right? I don't want to talk about how long ago that was, but we wish we had done it. And it's so important and it's so exciting to give this life skill, which is one of the most valuable life skills that you can get as a young person. So it's meant everything for the program. And in the future, we expect to do this in larger numbers with a heavier focus on the financial literacy and getting that out to way beyond young people that play basketball, but to just the larger community. That's what M-PESA wants to achieve. It's getting the opportunity for young people to get financial literacy, to learn about M-PESA Go at a very young age, and to do it, for young kids in the tens of thousands, not just, the thousands that are playing basketball. I think what the NBA brings is a unique platform that gives young people an opportunity to showcase their talent. So we have FIBA, we do a partnership with FIBA where we do regional camps. So there'll be regional camps where talent from Kenya will be able to participate. For the first time now, we can highlight that talent and give them something a lot more to play for. We also have Basketball Without Borders, which is the elite camp in Africa that the NBA has been running since, I believe, 2002 in the country. And so that's a platform where NBA players have gone from there, and hundreds of young Africans have left BWB and gone on to high schools and colleges around the world. Now, for the local program, right now we have the M-Pesa Foundation Academy is here. They are giving out applications that young talent can fill out and apply for scholarships. They have to get them in before April 30th. And so they're here. We've got several schools that are here, local schools that are here to scout talent and potentially give scholarships to some of the young people. So I predict there will be young people from this camp and from this program that will go on to get scholarships, we know, at Kenyan schools. And then it'll be a question of the level of talent. We had 2 young girls from Kenya participate in Basketball Without Borders. That was 2 out of 30 from the entire continent. And so we know that we will begin to give them the platform and the opportunity to showcase their talent and move to other opportunities. So that's a story that still is yet to be written, but I anticipate big things from that.